Welcome everybody to another video of fisch. I'm Kian. Yes, you guys should know me by now. If you have been watching me, I play Roblox. I usually play fisch. Yeah, not the best thing to experience in school, but either way, um let's just get straight into it. Basically, the guide for today is just a toxic grove and the living garden guide on how to get uh, a special rod that has been found in the living garden, named the verdant oat rod, kind of like the luminescent oat rod. So yeah, pretty important. So let's start off with the um toxic grove. Okay, and that was like perfect timing for that rock bloom. So we'll start off with the rock bloom. The rock bloom is an exotic fish and can be found at random times. It's just fully random. Oh, oops, wrong boat. It is an absolutely random fish. It can be seen anytime. So yeah, well, it's 5'10", so probably, I don't know, maybe it spawns at certain times. Sorry, hiccups. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the rock bloom. The rock bloom has two variants of itself. Number one, the wither bloom, which has that needs to be upgraded from this type of bloom, and will become a secret type, as it is way more difficult to catch. Oh my god, wow. No way. Lock in time. Hold on 1 second. Ho ho! Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh my god. A tryhard rock bloom is an absolutely crazy pull. Okay. Sorry guys, I was just there trying to catch that rock bloom and I got it with a tryhard rod. So yeah, pretty cool and pretty difficult. Either way, so there's two variants, the rock bloom and the wither bloom. As the rock bloom is easier to catch because it is less rare. So this is the rock bloom but in tryhard. It's basically just like a withered up like animal that's basically a plant. It's one of them. It is an exotic. So yes. Next up, I will actually go down in rarity. So rock bloom, we need luminous larva or thorn cluster, and the season needs to be autumn. But I had spring there, and it's best if you use some upgrades there, some passives, and an aurora, since that's pretty difficult to get. This stuff, once you complete all these bestiaries, the living garden and toxic grove, this will be very important after I show you how to get the luminous the something out. I forgot what it's called. Either way, what I was saying is the blight idol is the next item that you can get, which is a secret. It can be fished up anywhere in the chance. Actually, no, sorry, little bit less. It actually gives you the ability to change the rock bloom into a wither bloom. So yeah, it's basically like an automatic change. Instead of waiting for a wither bloom to spawn in manually, you can just like pop one into the big area which I was just at, the little hole, and you will spawn in a wither bloom. Either way, that will be used for a quest as well from the Reaper, which I'll have in another video. Next up, I'll do the seed, which is the withered seed, I think. Now, there's going to be two ways of getting this fish. One of them is crab cages, which can be only used with reinforced ones and fishing. So this will be needed for crab cages that has a 1 in 2,000 chance. So yes, way more difficult, but if you do use bait, it'll be easier. I recommend using luminous larva or something even rarer because it will take a long while. And also the bait for the idol, um, the blight idol is coal and awesome as well, by the way. So yeah, either way, what I was saying was this seed is very difficult to get. Is 1 in 2,000 chance, so you're just gonna need to get a ton of crab cages. I'd recommend getting at least 300 crab cages, reinforced ones, just to get like two, not even, just maybe one, because I had about 150 crab cages that were reinforced, and I only got like five of the mythics that I will be showing in a second. So yeah, just so you know, be careful about that. It'll take a while, so I'd say just being AFK for a few, and then let the crab cages get um hooked up, and just get it from there. I'd say the autumn as well to get a seed, but I don't know. Next up is a toxified crab. It can be caught at night with autumn and with some rain. It is also a um fish that is caught in crab cages, so pretty difficult. So yeah, the whole entire point is to spam crab cages. Next, chlorophages. Chlorophages. It's weather is windy and the season is again for the 1500th time. It's awesome, guys. Just be careful if you're trying to catch one of them. It'll take a while, but a good way and a fast is um toxic. I'm reading and you'll hear bubbling sound in your head on both ears. But easier to follow. Let's just try and catch it. Okay, maybe that's not it. But there's another one which is oh that is it. The chlorophyll. Yes, okay. It's the only in the row, remember that. And that's that. Next up is the Venomar. It is needed for two quests. A to be caught 4 seconds, but if you complete this quest will give you a type of little tube. Um yes, this. The 10 minute time period instead of being 20 seconds. Okay. And also, if you complete the second quest of the Mad Scientist, you get a 20 boost and you get some side effects like extra lure speed and luck. So, pretty good. You can get the Venomar and the Modified Serpent as well. They're both legendaries, and I think all these fish are just autumn. Oh, wait, there's one spring. Oh, yeah. Some of them are spring and some of them none of them are winter, just so you know. So here's another toxic boy. Let's try and catch him. There we go. Okay. Oh, why is this kind of difficult? Okay, there we go. We got the Venomoth. In one of the quests over here, in the Reaper, let me show you, the Plagued Reaper, he will give you a quest, the very first one, that has, I forgot what it's called, Decayed. So yeah, that's also needed for his quest. But either way, also the Modified Serpent, it isn't that difficult. It's also Thorn Cluster, which is everything else basically. So yeah, Thorn Cluster, I've no idea how to get yet, so just stay with me here. Next up is the Widow Bloom. I think it's caught from crab cages and is only unusual, so it's pretty easy to catch if you have multiple crab cages in one. By the way, first, they will take a long time to knock. But either way, pretty easy. Insect bait. So you're gonna want to use that. Next one is rot coil eel. If you were paying attention to that guy over there in the bacon, he actually caught one of them just a minute ago, not even. And here's the stats here. So, yep, pretty good. Next one is the where it's like an eel, it's a flower, I guess. Here's the stuff that you need for it. Pretty easy. Marl crackling is very, very easy to catch. Like if I used oh, okay, let's just do that, and then when you click that, and we'll just use the adventure rod. Oh, I forgot, guys, that you cannot fish in this area without invincible or rod that has like durability to anything really. So yeah. Look, there it is, marl crackling. The marl crackling is really easy, and you'll be very angry when you're trying to catch the rock loom, and you'll catch a ton of these. So yeah, and that's a good example just there. Anyway, that's the stuff for it. Next up is the lantern parasite. I think this one can be caught to, I think, crab cages. I'm not sure. It's pretty easy though. Yeah, it is crab cages, and then the blight pufferfish is also crab cage. The spare lurker, it's possible. So that's for that and that. And then the bog sculler is also a fishable. Well, I mean, be found in crab cages. And the last is a toxic jelly mass, which is also a trash and caught in crab cages. So yeah, that is the full bestiary for toxic. We are now going to head off onto the next area. So once you complete Olivia's or whatever her name is right beside the shipwright over in Toxic Grove, we will um the raft. This will be able to make you go across the little river without dying automatically. Yeah, that scared me. Need to go to that anyway. So yeah, there's a lot more new stuff here. So let's just get straight into it quickly. And also, there's no toxic boiled because we're not in the toxic grove anymore. So Lost Jungle, oh no, not Lost Jungle, Living Garden. Let's start off from worst to best. I mean, like flower garden. Damn it. The oversized leaf, I think, can be caught in crab cages and doesn't need anything, as you can see. Also, um, fish or is it crab cage? I'm not sure. Drew drop dab caught from fishing. Here's the stats and what you need. Garden snail. It's caught normally with a fishing rod. Here's the stuff coral and spring. This stuff is gonna be more spring stuff because like you need, like they're basically flowers. You know what I mean? Flower flounder is gonna be very normal to catch for some reason. Earthworm and clear and spring. Torn ribbon eel. So glass beetle, windy spring. It's pretty easy. I think it's also catchable. The colossal flower is a catchable as well from fishing rods, so keep in mind of that. Next is the nectar koi, also fishable instead. The bloomback turtle is also fishable. The butterfly, I think, is hmm. I think it's a that is a fishable. And the orchard anglerfish is definitely going to be have to be a crab cage. Garden crab is also crab cage. Here's the stats. Leaf scale lemon shark is actually has its own area here. Leaf scale lemon shark. As you can see, it is not aurora, so it's not gonna be easy. If you know what I mean. Either way, diamond daisy is catchable with your fishing rod. Also, the petal ray, same thing. And the flower guardian, it is basically like a rock bloom, but just a bit more rare to find in the living garden. I think we're trying to catch it with multiple rods. And by the way, you can catch with any rod in this area since there's no toxic anymore. So yeah. And last but not least, it is the living seeds. Well, the seeds, sorry. We have canary seed, cyan seed, living seed, and violet seed. To get these seeds, all you need to do is just go up to these little flowers and just interact with them. They will sprout out, and you have a chance to get a seed. It will be guaranteed to get a pollinator buff, and sometimes there's a bonus of one of the four seeds. The most difficult that I had to get was the living seed. So yeah, once you've completed those four and all of the bestiary in the living garden, you will be able to finally complete the bestiary and get the verdant out. But unfortunately for me, I haven't completed Toxic Grove yet, so yippee for me. So yeah, that's mostly it. Um, I'll be making a video on the Reaper soon, so yeah, stay with me there. And here's the stage 3 area for the rod. Not good at all. Okay, I'll see you all in the next video, and bye.